In this video, we will go through a GOATA 101 flow. Starting in a child rocker position, toes together, heels away, pressing the tops of your feet down into the floor. Begin to rock forward and back, only going back as far as you can while maintaining a neutral pelvis, not tilting too far forward and arching the lower back or too far back and rounding the back. You also want to keep your chest up, eyes forward. At any point in this video, you can create more tension by pressing the ground away with your hands and feet, trying to make the ground longer underneath you, separate the ground underneath you, or more tension for the front side of the body by pulling the ground together underneath you, or working through both. And we'll move into a bow hip stretch on the right side, lifting the left leg up, sliding the right foot over, left knee behind the right knee. And you may need to adjust to find the stretch. Just begin to breathe into that hip, in through the nose and out through the nose, extending the exhale if you can. Think relaxing thoughts, maybe on an island somewhere. Same thing as the child rocker, you can push the ground, spread the ground apart underneath you to create more tension in the backside of the hips. Switch sides, right leg goes up, left foot slides over, right knee behind the left knee. Again, find that position of stretch. By creating isometric tension, by spreading the ground apart underneath you, you begin to send a signal to the body to create more strength in this position, in these muscles. And by strengthening the muscles in this range of motion, we will maintain this range of motion. And also have some more safety, less chance of injury. We'll come back to our child rockers. Additionally, you can keep the toes tucked. If you're not pressing the tops of your feet into the ground, there you'll be able to create a stretch along the bottoms of the feet, trying to get the ball of the big toe into the mat, not letting the feet go out too wide or cave into the middle. Rock forward and back. We'll come back to our bow hip stretch on the right side. This time you can stay in the stretch or begin to rock back from the stretched position and up. And switch sides. Again, find that position of stretch and stay there if you need to stretch more, or rock forward and back. Keeping your chest up, eyes forward. We'll switch back to the right side. This time, kind of wagging your tail side to side like a fish in water. You can rock forward and back as you do so. creating a little bit more rotational force through the hip. And switch sides. Same thing. If one hip needs more or less work than the other, feel free to pause the video or otherwise try to balance yourself out. Nobody's perfectly symmetrical. And for the sake of this video, I'm not going to favor one side or the other. I'll come back to our child rockers. Spreading the ground apart underneath you or bringing it in. It's a little more challenging for the brain, but I like to spread the ground apart as I come forward and then pull it together as I rock back. Using the posterior chain of my body to propel myself forward. And the front side of my body to pull myself back. Again, this can be done with the toes tucked. And if you'd like a little more challenge, you can lift your knees and rock forward and back. Wherever you are, be sure to maintain a neutral pelvic tilt and shoulder position, or as close to neutral as you can manage. We'll come back to our bow hip stretch. This time, maybe try to stretch a little bit deeper. See if your hips are opening up. Create a little bit of that isometric tension. You can open up the hips, close them down, a bit like an airplane. Again, rocking forward and back. As you do so, and switch sides. See if your hips have opened up. Get a little bit deeper. And open and close the hips. From the position of stretch. And all the way up. Come back to our child rocker position. And just rock forward and back, beginning to cool down. Try to slow down the breath. That was a GOATA 101 flow. Thank you for your time, your attention, and your energy. I hope you found this video helpful.